Hi guys, it's Michelle from Scrap Secrets and welcome to a crafty video. So I got my order today, which I've been so excited, I've been waiting for this, from Amazon, and I picked up some of the makeup brushes that everybody has been getting. I wanted the life-changing blender brushes, but they were like $50 or $60, and I just can't see paying for that. So I watched a couple of videos and people said that a lot of them were the same or very similar to the ones that the life-changing ones. So I picked up two different brands. So this is the Duorime, I believe. I think that's how you say it. So these ones, this is a 7-piece black oval. It's called toothbrush makeup brush set. So these were $8.98. And then I also picked up this brand, and this is the Yoseng Makeup brushes. This is a 10 count, and these ones were $14.98. So we're going to do a comparison. I have two different colors here. I have a My Favorite Things ink and a Simon Says stamp ink, and in different colors, and I just want to see how they work. I have three different colors of cardstock, or three pieces of cardstock. They are all the exact same. They're cut from the same exact brand, and I think this must be like the 65-pound Michaels brand. So I am going to open them up and I'm going to show you guys. I haven't opened these yet, so I'm going to attempt to open them. They're not the easiest. Okay, so these ones are the Duorime. Okay, so again, you guys get to sit and watch me open stuff. But I was super excited about these because those life-changing brushes, everybody was using those. Not everybody, but there were so many people that were using them, and I'm like, oh, they look really good, and I love ink blending brushes. So these ones, oh wow, these are really soft. So this is the largest one, and then they go down from there. So this is nice. You get smaller ones so you can just blend in little sections, like if you need to probably go around an image. So there are a lot of smaller ones in this set. Like, I don't know that I would use this one just because it's long and narrow. Like, I don't feel like that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I would. Maybe to go around like a cloud stencil for this one. So I think that this one would probably be one of the ones that I use the most. These three here would probably be the ones that I use the most. And this set was $9. So even if I just use these three out of this 7, still like $3 each, so that's not too bad. So let's open up the other pack. And these ones are rose gold, which I don't really think that's rose gold, but close enough. It was similar. So this one comes in a sealed package. I like that. These ones are pretty. These ones are larger. These definitely have more. They do have some of the smaller ones. Again, it's basically the same. It looks like you just get a couple different sizes of these ones. So you get more of the like oval ones. These ones are the more oval. So you get 3 of the oval ones, you get 2 of the circles, and then what's nice about it is looks like you get a bunch more of the large ones. And these ones are super soft too. Wow. Oh, and it is kind of like a rose goldish. These are really soft. I'm just putting up against my, oh, these are really soft. Love them. Okay, so let's kind of compare. So these, oops, this is the largest one of this set, but I think this one is probably more comparable. And again, these were the $15 ones. So if you look at these is the Duorime, and then this is the other one, the Y brand, whatever that is. Okay, so let's put this stuff to the side, and then this has, it came with a, obviously this is all for makeup stuff. So some of this, oh, lip brushes. I am the worst with makeup. I really don't wear it, so I generally wouldn't have any idea what to do with those. Okay, so let's ink up the first one. So this is the rose gold Y one. So let's put some ink on here. Let's see how this does. And supposedly what you're supposed to do is just be able to wipe it off on a microfiber cloth. So let's see. Ooh, I do like that. It covers a lot of area pretty easily. And like I didn't put a ton of ink on that, and I'm just kind of going in with some light pressure. I really haven't, I feel like with an ink blending tool, this would take a lot longer. Just putting a light coat of that down. Wow, that actually is really, really smooth. Clearly this is the first time I did it, so there are some like imperfections. I went a little bit too heavy here, but I'm wondering, I'm guessing I could probably blend that out, you know, with another color. And again, I don't really use dye inks with these, blender brushes. So I don't know, it might be easier to use distress inks with it. I don't know. So let's see. All right, so this is the other brushes. These were the ones that were less expensive. The first one was the more expensive one. So this one, it already looks like there's more ink on it. So let's see. Okay, I can already tell that I like the other ones better. This one, the head is more flexible on this one than this one. This one's pretty sturdy. And I think that gives me a little bit more control. So I know some people were going and using, like not holding it by the handle. I do like these ones. I mean, they're not bad for $9. Honestly, they're really, really not bad. And I don't know if it's because I just had a little bit more control with this one. Like a little bit, I went in a little less heavy-handed, I should say, with this one. But I do like the way they blend. They actually both blend fairly nicely. I'm actually fairly impressed. With them. Let's see. I didn't wet this one, so I don't know if, try to see if there's a little bit more ink on here. Let's use a different size for the next one because I don't know where my water bottle is. So let's use the Hot Mama. Let's go, let's take another piece. We'll use the Hot Mama and we will use let's use probably one of the smaller ones. I just kind of want to make sure that I'm trying to compare apples to apples. I want to try some of the smaller brush heads and try to get as close to as possible. These two look like they're about the same size. Again, from first usage, I think the $15 ones seem like they're a little bit more well built. There's more of a choice, but I think even the inexpensive ones, the $9 ones, the $8.98 ones, I think they actually were pretty, you know, I think they did a decent job. Okay, so let's start off the page and this put a lot more ink down on it, and I don't know if this ink pad is just juicier. Not as big of a fan of the little ones. Because I don't know, it could be user error. Let's try with this one. Maybe I won't put so much ink on it. Maybe it's just that I went in with too heavy of a hand. Okay, for the little one, I kind of do like the cheaper brand a little bit better. So I bought the one set thinking that, okay, if I like them, I may end up buying a larger set. Just because then I'll have more choices. I know that other people don't. It actually does put a lot of color down. And if you look at that, this big blob here is with the cheaper one. And then this blob on this side is with the more expensive one. And I honestly don't think that I mean, this one just seems to spread out. The bristles seem to spread out a lot more than this one. These ones seem like even if I put pressure on it, the bristles don't split. Like, let me see if I can, let me see. Oh, sorry guys, let me see if I can zoom in. I don't know if I can zoom in here. Let me see if I can come in. Like if I push down, I feel like the bristles, see the bristles are spreading out. If you do the same thing with this one, this is the same amount of pressure, and the bristles for the smaller ones, for the cheaper one, did not really fan out like that. They kind of stayed more circular. This one fanned out a little bit more. I feel like it's not as much control. I'm kind of having a hard time getting a circle. I feel like with this, you could probably make little, so you can make little circles with this one. See, it kind of goes all over the place. It's a little bit harder to control. So if you wanted to do like some type of, what is that? The boku background or whatever it is with like the little dots all over the place. This would be something, or if you were trying to do bubbles for under the sea or something like that. Let's look at that. Ooh, get that little dot there. That looks really, really cool. You could do like a tap off and just do like a little textured background. Like if you were doing water, you can make these be little bubbles and, you know, come in with a nice bluish green and get some nice bubbles. With this one, you really couldn't. So, I find this very interesting. So for the larger ones, it looks like, you know, and obviously this is just my first exposure to it, so it's just my first take on things. It looks like for me, I prefer the cheaper ones in the round one, the small one, but the more expensive one in the larger one. I just feel like this one is a little bit sturdier, and it actually felt like it put more ink down. It was easier to use than this one. But, I mean, for less than 30 bucks, I got, what, 17 brushes that I can now use for different things. And it's okay to not like one of them as much as the other ones. And, you know, but I also just thought right now of, you know, something that I could do with one versus the other. You know, this one would probably be better for spreading a background around, but this one would be fun for doing patterns or putting texture on things. This one wouldn't be so much for, you know, because it doesn't seem to control the circle as much, but maybe someone else will have better luck with it. So that's my first, you know, initial thoughts of all this stuff, and I'm super excited. I can't wait to use these to do backgrounds. If you guys saw some of my videos, I think I had talked about it before. I have these little containers that are from IKEA. This is where these are going to go. I'm going to place these in here. These are some of the other stenciling brushes that I have. So these are all going to go into here, and it's going to hook onto my Lexington cart that I keep right next to me with all my Copic markers. So it'll be right next to me, and it'll be nice and easy to access when I need to do backgrounds and stuff. But right now, I'm pretty interested at, you know, to keep playing with these and see what they can do. I'm going to wash them up. I'm going to let you know how they wash up as well. This obviously is in dire need of a clean. This is my Norwex cloth. These are like little travel Enviro cloths. I have two of them that I keep down here. I have a green one, and I also, which is, I think actually that one just got washed. So I have to, I'll have to wipe these blender brushes off, but I think that you can just spray a little bit of water, and with the microfiber cloth, you should be able to take the ink off there. You don't need one brush for each color family, although I may do something similar to that. So I may have like one of the big brushes, each of the big brushes for colors that I use the most on backgrounds. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But thank you guys for coming along with me and looking at the new blender brushes that I got. And these ones, just so you can see again, these are the Duorime, I guess that's how you say it. And those ones are the more inexpensive ones. These were, I think I said $8.98. And then these ones were, I think, $14.98. And these were the other ones. Let me just show you the brand here. And these are the ones I got in rose gold. So I think they came in a couple different backings. You don't have to get them in the rose gold. I think the rose gold might have been like $1 or more. But I just thought they were nice. And you know, this actually, that pretty much looks like when I wiped it off, it kind of looks, there's just a teeny tiny bit in the background, so you can wipe it off on the craft mat, you can wipe it off on a this is an Enviro cloth, but a microfiber cloth, and then you can just go ahead and, you know, use your next color. So looks like they're pretty easy to clean, and look for these in some upcoming videos, hopefully some background blending and things like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below, and I will see you guys next time in another crafty video.